My name is NonStopAntonio, and I've been watching Black Clover for the very first time, and today we are on episode 18, titled Memories of You. So last week we dealt with the bad guys, where they defeated Lotus and he just took off, and Mars got his ass kicked by Asta. So we're going to be jumping into whatever the aftermath of this is, because I'm assuming this is going to be leading into the final episode of this arc, because it was only 6 episodes. So let's jump into my reaction and then discussion for Black Clover episode 18. Welcome to NonStopAntonio, where I talk about everything nerdy. I love Marvel, DC, and anime, and if you do too, I hope you enjoy this video. Time to go into these giant gates of the dungeon and see what little goodies they're hoarding. Is Asta eating a leaf? I like how the Golden Dawn looks so much more beat up than everyone else. My magic is not weak. Don't get so pissy. Oh, he's eating medical herbs. I see. I was so confused. Just chewing on a leaf. Mimosa's all better after getting shish kebabbed a couple episodes ago. Mimosa seems like such a sweetheart. Like, she just seems so nice. More importantly. Asta, do something about your clothes. Oh my, aren't you embarrassed? Oh, I love Noel's and Asta's back and forth already because Noel has a crush on him. It's so cute. Oh my god. Why do you always sound so arrogant? Well, excuse me, Four Eyes. I love them arguing. It's just funny. I already know I'm gonna like the Klaus and Asta dynamic because Klaus just likes to yell at Asta all the time because he's a high noble and Asta's just a lowly peasant who saved his ass. Yo, god damn, that's a lot of gold. Holy shit. Look at the gold, weapons, jewelry. Where the hell does this shit come from? Is it Navi? Cool little robe. Some more magic orbs. Okay, okay. Oh my god. What is Noelle doing in the background there? She's just floating on the orb while Asta and Klaus are fighting. Ooh, that's not dark and mysterious. Some scroll with like wind coming from it or going towards it, attracting Yuno to it. That's not sketch. Oh, and he opened it. Rule number 1. Do not open mysterious scrolls. Because you never know. Ooh, his Grimoire is activating. Oh, he's going to be able to read them. And they're all gone. A new mystery has been unlocked. Ooh, maybe when he opened that, his Grimoire sucked in the scroll. So whatever was on that is now in his Grimoire. So he has new magic. I can see that being the case. I can totally see that being the case. Ooh, there's a magic stone here. There has to be, because Nero is flying up to the roof, and this buddy boy has been picked up a bunch of magic stones. Oh, I love Nero. Yeah, look, I totally said it did look stitched together last episode, and it is. It is stitched together. He's got a 4-leaf clover, a filthy 5th-leaf clover, and now a one that's stitched together. Seeing some weird stuff going on here in the kingdoms. Uh-oh. Ooh, Mars is awake. Yo, Mars is not happy now. Look, Klaus. It'll restrain him. It'll totally restrain him. It didn't restrain him at all. Dude, Mars is going full crystal monster here. Flame recovery magic? That's impossible. What the hell is flame recovery magic? Oh, I see. They're only supposed to have one magical. Fire, wind, water, and earth. That actually explains a lot. I didn't realize there was only one of, like, elements. There are main elements, and you can notice little ones after that. Interesting. Look, this guy was created to be a weapon. And of course he's able to be able to. They experimented on him. That magical stone in his head. I'm sure you'll become a great warrior, Mars. I have no other choice. Oh, so he had his friend that tried to kill him because he had no other choice, so he killed her. Oh my god, the Diamond Kingdom raises some pretty dark-ass enemy or warriors. That water's gonna hit Asta, isn't it? Oh, nope, Noelle just got launched back. Holy shit. She just got one punched. Oh, Asta is pissed. I totally thought that was the end of the fighting, so maybe this was the epic fight we've been waiting for. How dare you do that to my friend? You know how Klaus said that you can only use like one of the magical abilities? I totally thought Yuno had been using multiple, but maybe because he's just using his wind, it looks like it's multiple. At least that's what I thought. I thought he controlled the elements, but I guess the way the mana works is you can only use like one of a certain type and then everything afterwards like a tree. Holy shit, Asta just got freaking launched. I swear to God, if Noelle is gone after this episode, I'll be like, I just got introduced to her. I felt like there's so much more that's gonna happen. But I feel like that's not the case here. Mimosi's gonna find a way to save her, but she's also gonna like isolate herself and probably get hurt in the long run. Because Buddy Boy is Crystal Monster gonna go after him. Holy shit, she looks like a dryad. That's what's going on right now. She doesn't want her cousin to die. Aw. Look, she's such a sweetheart. She seems so nice. Noelle is a rude child. And Mimosa's such a sweetheart. What the hell is going on? I mean, Noelle's getting humbled real quick by being like, not being able to control her magic and being put on the Black Bulls. But like, Mimosa's a really nice soul. And she has healing magic. A healer that can heal any injury. That seems pretty OP, but also kind of useful. Well, pretty useful, actually. Not kind of. Absolutely useful. And her family, of course, is roasting her not being able to use her powers. You gotta really feel bad for Noelle because she can't control her. I mean, she's getting better at controlling her magic now, but before. I feel like the reason she couldn't control her power too is that she tried too hard. That makes sense. Mimosa sees her as strong because if she was in her shoes, she probably would have given up. Look, the royals don't like hard work. That sounds about right. Yeah, Mars is absolutely crazy. The strong will survive, the weak will die. Oh, they definitely created a monster here. I feel like mage users are kind of useless if they can't use the Grimoire. Like, there must be people who can use it without accessing their Grimoire. Wait, didn't we see that happen already? Nero, go. Come on, Nero. What do you got for us? You got a magic stone? You got a magic stone to make it more powerful? Huh? Are we gonna see a new evolution of Asta? There's just a bunch of freaking blades to kill Mimosa as she's healing. Uh-oh. Asta's coming in for the save. Let's go, like always. He's coming in for the save every time because he's got this. Never give up. The unstoppable MC trait. What is that sword? Getting some badass music. Okay, this was the fight I was waiting for. Last episode, it kind of makes sense why last episode wasn't a huge epic fight. Was because they're giving it this epic fight. What are you doing, stupid stuff? Oh, hey, Noelle's woken up. You're the first peasant that I, a royal, ever acknowledged. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. Oh, Asta's getting an upgrade. We're getting a new sword. Is it changing? What's it changing to? What are we getting now? It's glowing. It's glowing. Ooh. Move, I'm gonna make that grow. That weakling disappear. Yeah, sure you are, Mars. Nice. Ooh, did it just send a shockwave instead? Ooh. Oh, it's changing. Wait a second. Did the sword change before he picked it up with Nero? Or am I seeing things? I feel like, did it change again? A water magic attack. Wait, the sword borrowed the power? Excuse me. Ooh. Ooh, this is interesting now. After not feeling last week's episode, I'm feeling this one. Oh! Oh, I did not expect him to be stabbed. Holy shit. Damn. Yeah, this episode picked up the pace from last episode. I was like, damn, let's talk about it. Like I said at least a couple times during the reaction, I totally didn't see this episode coming because I thought after they defeated Mars pretty easily last episode, that was it. However, I should have known better because I know with animes, when something seems a little too easy, it's never that easy and shit goes down really quickly. But it's interesting to learn more about the different mana types and how there are the 4 elements. Kind of reminded me of The Last Airbender. Mostly because you got wind, fire, water, and earth. So it's cool to see that there's different mana types in that. And the way that everyone uses the mana, it has different attributes depending on which one you mainly use. And you can't use 2 of the major ones, which I feel like as we progress through this anime, that's probably not going to be the case. And there's probably going to be a lot of people who have either been modified like Mars here, or people who have just been able to master the other mana, or for some reason were born with multiple, because I thought Yuno was using more than just wind. So maybe the things I was seeing were other attributes of wind, which makes sense because I don't think we saw him use water, fire, or earth, but just different things like hurricane-wise when it came to wind. But now that I think about it, it actually makes a lot of sense. But still, I feel like there will be other characters that can use other powers, Now learning that Asta can use the mana from other people, meaning his sword can access it, is really interesting, and I am so intrigued to see how this plays out more, because it looks like Asta's sword gets upgraded in this moment. Also, I don't know if I was blind and I just didn't notice that his sword changed from when he got swatted back, because that could have happened, because it did look slightly different from the first sword we saw when he first pulled it out the first time. But I do like how we are unlocking more stuff about his no magic power. He might not have magical abilities of his own, but if his sword can use other magical abilities, now that's pretty cool. This fight's interesting. I like all the magical stuff, and I do still think that the scroll that picked up gave his grimoire more powers, because of the fact that his grimoire turned green and then the scroll just vanished. I totally thought that scroll was turning into the language he could read. However, it disappeared. So I highly believe that his grimoire got new magic in it, new spells, something along those lines, to make him more powerful. Because I still feel like Yuno and Asta are like the chosen ones in a sense, where Asta and Yuno both have these different destinies that are all going to reach near the same place, because one has a sword that can negate magic and now use other magical abilities, when the other one has a 4-leaf clover that is destined for royalty, which means Yuno is probably royalty. So many mysteries still to uncover. I mean, we're only in episode 18, so there's still so much to happen. But this was pretty cool. I like the action, seeing how evil Mars is, knowing that he can use more powers than one, and how he was raised to be the strongest and the weak dies. He literally killed his own friend because his friend was going to kill him, because I'm assuming that tournament he won put all the kids against each other and only the strongest would live, which is Mars, which is pretty freaking dark. The Diamond Kingdom has done some pretty dark shit. Like, the Lotus didn't seem all bad, but Mars seems all bad. Asta, I feel like, is going to now borrow Mimosa's power and heal, how he just used the water spells from Noelle. So, interesting to see what happens next in episode 19, and I can't wait to see how the dungeon exploration arc wraps itself up, because there was only 6 episodes. What did you think of this episode and everything that went on? And what do you think of my theories? If you've already seen this anime and know what's going to happen, please no spoilers in the comments. Let's just discuss this episode specifically. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of my anime reactions. We did finish Cowboy Bebop a couple weeks ago, and my full season discussion should be up now, so check that one out if you're interested. Plus, Demon Slayer is still going on as we speak. I'll have all my other anime videos in the description down below if you want to check those out. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.